Hello, fellow drummers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Tribe of the Sky. Episode 15. How dare you interrupt us? Oh, and you know what I just realized? The drums are like another rect type. So, that's neat. If the drum is unforgettable, a Galpod will sprout. There's a chance. In order to make that chance better, it wants me to have a more impressive room. Question for you all. Actually, you know what? I am not going to do that now. Because it is expected quality of 96%. That's not bad. It's a 20% chance at unforgettable. So let's do it. Let's drum it up. We have guests. So my chances go up a lot more because of the guests. Oh, for love of... Cancel. Womp. Womp. Moon Society. JD. Oh, I should not have left you there. And Ty, get outside. This is Bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Christy, snorting yayo, Stomp with the shotgun, Don with the pistol, Bowman without the bow. Oh, I would like a Hellcat rifle. And then Zach with the revolver. Hey, Quant. We got some organics coming. Would you like to burn up the organics? I don't know, I'm speaking like that. I apologize. Yeah, how dare I have fun in space? What? They just immediately ruined my party. So I don't really mind them shooting at Ty. Ty's got a shield belt. It's kind of what the shield belt's for. Oh, but you're not aiming at Ty. You're aiming at me. Ow. Screw you, dude. Aim at the other one. Oh, maybe you're aiming at the turrets. Here. Have your brain reset. And now aim at Ty. No, that's not Ty. Okay, this sucks. I don't want... So the thing is, I don't really want Ty to, like, get within melee range, because I don't need to be, punched for no reason. I think it is. He's just firing at this turret, and I happen to be standing next to the turret, so I'm like collateral. So I'll just let the turret do the work over there. Quant. Let's get you out here. Helping out. Okay, he was obviously aiming at JD, so I'm gonna have JD take cover, drop priority as target. You're still aiming at JD. Wow, you know what's up. You know that he's gonna kill you, so you're dead. Alright, next guy is Stomp. He's gonna close the distance and be shooting at Ty, because Ty is definitely the priority target, being up front. And Bananas just went down. Bananas also had Ambrosia. And then Christy is next, and I can draw Christy closer by turning these turrets off. And then as Christy closes ditches, and I'll turn them back on and get her killed. Turrets on. Oh god. Watch out. Alright, Stomps down. And... Okay, Christy is bum rushing us. I don't know why, but she dead too. Alright, last is two more. Bowman and Zach. JD, would you... This is supposed to be for human-like corpses. I'm gonna have to create a new zone. A vacuum safe zone. So let me do that now. Manage areas. Copy. Or actually, you know what? I don't even need it. Vacuum safe is going to be vac, no vac, and corpse safe. And the vacuum safe zone will no longer allow you go in there. And that way, you're vacuum safe and corpse safe. Because I'm going to be putting corpses in here. And I don't really want anyone going in there if you're not... and then what I could do is I can move the smelter out here. Or something. I don't know, whatever. I'll deal with it later. But I'm going to be putting human-like corpses in here, and I don't want anyone seeing that. So... And of course I put it like right in front of Quantum, because that's what I do. Alright, the last man is with the Hellcat. Quantum. Bananas here. He's gonna die. He was addicted to ambrosia, thankfully. Thankfully, only because that means we can take his ambrosia from him. None of these turrets really have suffered any damage. Oh, you got up. Here, let me, turrets turn off. He's kind of unarmed. So, yeah, have some fire. And get stripped. And then JD will... Actually, don't strip him yet, because, JD wants the kill. I'm, like, playing with my enemies already. Are you a Starjack? Oh, no. I thought... For a second, if he was a Starjack, I would just close the distance with Ty and be like, guess what? Fisticuffs! Because, like, I know Starjacks can't punch worth a damn. Also, the doors we opened for chicken rescue can probably be shut. So Hellcat rifle is kind of annoying. I don't want Ty to get burned by it, so I'm going to have Ty back up. And then once the pawn engages on the turrets, I'll, what? Oh. Oh, ho, ho. Entity containment. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Alright, here we go. Dead. Wow! Was that a headshot? No, that was just, he was an old man who was dying. Well, okay, old. Oof. Sorry, he was a bad-backed person. Alright, so Ty and Quantum go inside. JD, you're on cleanup duty. There is nowhere to haul the hen because I don't actually have a butcher zone. So in here, we're going to allow animal corpses, because up until now, there was no use case for a zone like that. I don't even have a butchery, but, you know, I guess we'll get one. And then haul in these corpses, and we'll strip and... Oh, hold up. There is armor. And before you guys ask, no, I'm not going to be eating a banana. I should have hauled him closer to the corpse zone, though. Too late. Alright. With any luck, sometime there will be a chance for a sky party. So this was a 1st of August. So yeah, I have like 6 days to do that. But I'll do it sooner than later. Hellcat rifle's pretty good grab, as is the assault rifle, because that's going to be better for Quantum than the like crummy SMG that Quantum had. Better range, better damage. Slightly harder to use, but Quantum can use it. The Moon Society was offended that I didn't invite them to my drum circle. Yeah, I mean, probably. They could have asked. I would have invited them. They didn't need to try to murder me as a viable solution, because like that feels unnecessary to me. But, you know. So the Hellcat rifle is a slightly lower damage, lower range assault rifle, but oh god, why? What the hell are you doing, dude? You know there's like a viable path? Okay, you just have a death wish. No, frickin' stop death wishing. forbid this door. Just never use it. That fixes that. My goodness. Seeing him play, what is that? Playing, I don't know, chicken with the traps or something? Just freaking so stupid. For the, obviously, the very much smartest person in the colony, that was, there is knowledge and intelligence, and the man has one and not the other. That's not where that goes. Would it help with the corpse storage and the colony chance seen by removing the spots directly under the entrance? Probably. I mean, honestly, just having it be deeper, like this way, would help a lot. But I'm not gonna, like, I'm not tweaking that right now, because I don't think it's... There's not a good reason for people to go out here anyway, generally. And if we really wanted to remove the chance, you know, I could move this door or something. Yeah, there's tweaks to be made, obviously, but I don't think it's all that important at the moment. One tweak I should probably do is replace this vac door with a steel one. In the case that anyone lands up here, they can seek shelter sooner. And then maybe also move the vac doors here, just so it's easier to seek shelter in this direction. I think that is a meaningful change. GD. Now, the gal pod over here is, like, definitely gonna... Like, there's no one doing this, but I'm gonna keep pruning the tree just to keep the appearance up. Oh, that's convenient. Sort of. Because these meals don't have fungus. And the meals that I have that are fine have fungus. So my people don't want to eat these meals. So that's not actually all that helpful. Oh god, that's funny. That is... Why screw with me? Well, the problem is they can't be guest meals because... So just to confirm, my guest meals... The knight eats lavish, and the non-knights eat simple, and I eat fine meals, but my fine meals are made of fungus, because we like to eat fungus, we want to eat fungus in every meal. So if I haul these in, they're going to be intermixed with my fungus meals, and then my people are going to be upset that they're eating non-fungus. So, as awesome as these are, it's really also very annoying, because it screws up my meal policy. So it's like, woohoo, and aw, at the same time. If that makes sense. Alright, before I forget, let's have our sky party. I don't have the leather for the last drum. Also, what the hell happened to the quality? It, like, massively plummeted for some reason from the last time I attempted. It shouldn't be on cooldown, because we had to cancel it. Whatever, I don't care. We're doing it. Meal zone possible? What I could do... I mean, there's a solution, but I don't care enough. It's like 21 meals, whatever. The solution would be like... to change our food so that I'm eating simple and the guests are eating fine, or... I don't know, but I don't care. It was fun. Cool. That will help everyone's mood. But it's not going to cause a new gal pod to pop out of nowhere. Which is fine. Whatever. Clean? I don't think it was... It wasn't really filth. It was... you know what it was probably? It was probably a change in the amount of, like... It was probably a change in the amount of moss or something. Because moss is really beautiful. So if there's less moss, it's less beautiful. Something like that. Well, there goes his combat ability. Because Mr. Go Juice forgot to bring some. And I don't think any of the others have them in their pockets. So, yep. Bummer, dude. What a waste. Go Juice is on the shelf near the dinner table. Oh! Yeah! You're right. Okay. Yes. Inject. Hey, Quantum. Can we anesthetize this fine young lad? And then... Oh, I can't strip him. Never mind, this is not gonna work. Force target to wear... Oh, no! Locked apparel. Okay. I thought it would work, it didn't. But hey, look. I rescued you. You owe me your life now. Rescued me, plus 15. Oh, that's so funny. I mean, you know... Yeah. Game mechanics. But that's pretty funny. Alright, JD. Hall and Ty Hall. Also, that Hellcat rifle should probably come inside. Should it be a problem if he leaves with fewer organs? Well, I would be penalized for that. That's a hostile action. This operation will anger the Empire of Puzzle. Oh god, what a horrible name. Puzzle. Puzzle. So yeah, I don't really want to anger Puzzle. So I won't be doing unnecessary surgeries. For reasons. Oh, I hope you pick up your combat shotgun. Because if you don't, oof. And also, I've been totally forgetting to chunk skip. So let's keep abusing your privs. Ooh, there's lies a problem. All right, let's fix this. So, strippity strip, strip, strip. Poor JD is like way too busy. Because he's the only corpse handler and there's just too much work to be done. But once the corpses are done, I can create another zone. So this is going to be a little annoying, but what I'll do is I'll create another zone which is vacuum safe. And then I can flip-flop. Oh god, they're the same color? Why? Alright, let's create another one. There we go, pink. I don't need them to be the same color, that'd be horrible. So the vacuum safe is going to allow people in there. So when there aren't corpses in there, and I'm sure I'm going to forget, I can allow everyone else in there, which they were already allowed in there anyway. But I can allow everyone else in there to help with the cleanup and the processing of the stuff. Yeah, I know I could click the color to customize. I just copying and pasting is a little easier. But that's a good tip for those that don't know. Let's keep pruning. Make sure we don't hit minimum. Did you pick up your gun? No, you didn't. So once you're not confused, I'll have you pick up your gun. And then I'll try to figure out... You know, I could actually put their bedrooms in here. This is going to be... If I put a door there, that might not be terrible. Because the water is, like, neutral. It's a thought. JD, what is your helmet at? 60 and normal. So let's take a 64 and good. Also needs his bed back. His bed was never removed. I had a sleeping spot that was medical. Work drive, JD. Because I would say there's more plant work and cook work than any other work right now. You can rest. So your zone is right. Your zones are right. There should be like a no corpses outside. So Ty will be on no corpses. Well, there's not corpses outside anymore. So Ty zone. Okay, there we go. So all the zones are right now. There is the stay away from corpses, but allowed outside. The stay away from corpses, not allowed outside, and then the unrestricted, and then the stay away from corpses and the outside. So many different iterations, but we're set. Who's vomiting? Oh, yeah. Anesthesia. It still sucks. Well, how about one of each? You're both going to be equally sad, but at least you have a bedroom. I would make them nicer, but like their moods aren't really a problem, and they're already eating my drugs, so I don't really care. Wait, did I just hallucinate a Gauranlen dryad? I swear to God, I saw a Gauranlen dryad there. I hallucinated it, I guess. I thought I saw a dryad chillin', and then I didn't. I don't know. I hit the 10-hour mark, so maybe it's the 10-hour hallucinations. Just normal stuff. These tainted clothings aren't getting destroyed? Oh, because this is smelt tainted. Oh, hold on. Destroy tainted apparel is not a bill. Don't allow smeltable. There we go. Now we can actually get rid of the stupid clothing that's everywhere. Of course, Quantum can't physically haul this stuff. But someone else can. So the guests are here for 10 more days. There will be a mech cluster. That might be a little tricky for us to deal with, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And then we end up getting a new colony member who's obviously you know, she's not going to be. She'll be a really good match potentially for Quantum, but not like for babies. In fact, Ty, how old are you? 30. Okay, so you still have 11 years. Oh shoot! There's the mech cluster. That is unfortunate. A suppressor is rough. The good news is, we can handle this. Countdown activator. So I think we're already getting suppressed though. No, we're not. Okay. So the good news is there isn't scythers. I don't know if there's scythers in the mech capsule, but it's possible to mess with this suppressor Because it's kind of like exploitable in a way. So what we can do is we can drill a hole in this mountain so that the tourists don't have a line of sight on us to shoot the suppressor, and then to basically get out of dodge quickly, and to so that's what I'm gonna do, is prepare to destroy the cluster. And I know the suppression is for women. That's why I checked Ty's health to see if she was suppressed yet. She's not suppressed yet. So she'll start digging a hole here. And then what I'll do is I will create like a door here. So we'll have like a little pocket for our own protection. But we have 3 days until this pops open. And I'll engineer a way to mess with this cluster. So when the mechs want to attack us, I'll have a door that can close. So we'll shoot it and then close the door and then flee. And yeah. Should work, potentially. Guess we'll have to do some serious punching. Alright, is all the tainted... Oh yeah, all the tinted pearl's gone. Sweet. And look at all this steel that we got from slag. This is basically all like tainted armor and slag steel. Which is awesome. Is it worth leaving the turrets as targets for raiders? You know, that's not a terrible idea. If I can leave the turrets, but nix the suppressor, I will. That's great. That's wise thinking. I would feel a little bit safer if I had like an EMP. So one of the things is like, I'm not too keen on using up my components for that, which is my hesitation, because it would be a significant amount of components, even though I can get some more here. I don't want to use up all the components that I would need for fabrication. Because as soon as I have fabrication unlocked, which is it's coming. As soon as I have fabrication unlocked, steel is a kind of a pseudo-renewable resource because like people keep showing up in vac suits and we keep getting slag. But like components is very finite and very annoying to source. So I want to be really careful about using up my components because I don't want to be soft locked for progress. That would make me sad. And I'm gonna do a steel door because it's quicker to close than Vaxstone, even though it's weaker. I'm gonna feel a little bit safer. I'll feel safer in steel. Don't worry, it's not waking up. Now, the only other thing is... can I, in a suit, make it to this door before they can? That's maybe my biggest worry. It's one of the reasons why I was considering building like a bunker here so that I can turtle here. And I think I'm going to, because I'm a little worried that because in a vac suit, you're like stupid slow. I'm a little worried that I won't be able to run to cover before they can just like murder me. And it's not like they're gonna know to stand here to shoot me. So I'm fine with like a open bunker. That I don't see an issue with. Ooh, chickies. One male, Female, female, female. Oh god, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Wow. Can you believe it? Raffle for the chicks. We got some burbs. So our consumption is now up to 0.81. Not a problem. We still have like a year's worth of food in that room alone. And once we deal with the cluster, I can deal with the ranch. It's just definitely a situation of there's just more fires to put out than I have firefighters. Yep. So much to the point. Oh, here we go. Gal pod. JD, go harvest. 2! Wow, that's really nice. What's crazy about that is I'm not even a plant tender. I'm not a plant specialist, which would increase my yield. So I just got lucky. That's great. You guys wanted carrier dryads? I'm very tempted to overrule you and get bark skins. I'm just gonna do that. Because they're gonna be draftable and they will follow JD around, and JD is our combatant. So if JD has a bunch of bark skins tanking for him, our survivability increases significantly. Okay, so the infrastructure to be able to sabotage the suppressor is in. We have made virtually no progress on grass. I'm going to put my Gauss seeds here. They're, you know, kind of precious, so I'm going to keep them in here. Technically, they add market value. Not a whole lot, because they're pretty common, but market value in this room. Oh, and we have some unfertilized eggs that probably need to be hauled. And at some point, I need to make the decision to separate the male and female chickens so that we don't end up with like a massive amount of them. Because I'd rather eat the eggs than have infinite chickens. It's, you know what's funny about this? This is a more ethical chicken coop than like 99% of chickens that have IRL, where they're like in the dark and yeah. So you're welcome, chickens, for better than Earth treatment. Why are we hauling cloth pants here? This should not allow tainted apparel. I gotta fix that. Hey, Valor. Thank you for the resub. Now there's nowhere to store it? No, store it here. I literally said it's fine. Apparel that is tainted, smeltable and non-smeltable, are fine here. What's the deal? Let's try this again. All apparel that is tainted goes here. Oh, you're not allowed in that room. Oh, right. Yeah, duh. Game's smarter than me. Oh. Oof. At least I figured it out eventually. Could have been worse. Apart from the meals that I don't know what to do with, and these meals are about to decay. So, you know, maybe what I'll do is, oh, interesting. This tunnel is, like, warm. I'll just haul the meals in. It's free food. We'll eat it. We'll be upset. Whatever. I don't care. My own members can handle a bit of, oh no, it didn't have fungus. Chick 1. Blowholio. Alright. Blowholio. Chick 2. Cthulhu. Oh god, they're getting even weirder. Mr. Sun Tzu. Hope you don't start a war. I guess you're more of a philosopher, but whatever. And last but not least, Enthek. Alright. We have 2 more, like, eggs to be hatched, but I think we have a activator happening pretty soon. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make an effort to nullify that that suppressor. So what I'll do is, right now it's noon. I think tomorrow morning I'll tackle it, so I have like an entire wakeful day to handle the consequences. And additionally, just for like flexibility, I'm gonna have Quantum wear a suit for the time being, so that in the case that you know, I need a rescue or medical or whatever, you know, I have someone on staff essentially. Ooh, my chem-gen broke. And we are pulling most of the slag out of the map. That's awesome. Yes. It's just going to be a while until we got some more dryads hatching, you know, because we just merged all of them into making new seeds. But we now have almost enough seeds for every... Well, we have enough seeds for every member, but once we get... Missy joining, or whatever Missy's raffle name is going to be. We're obviously going to need another seed if everyone wants to be paired. Ooh, that's nice. It also looks like a downvote arrow, so I don't know how I feel about that. And Stanton, thank you for the sub. Getting downvoted by, they're both down arrows. What the hell? What are you telling me to look down? Looks like a very cloudy planet. Yeah. Looks cloudy to me. This tunnel would not hurt to be a little illuminated. Probably the easiest way to illuminate it is to punch a hole here and just move the floodlight. I don't want the floodlight blocking the hallway, but just move the floodlight there. There we go. It just got dark over here. I'll just floodlight it again. With the added components I just got, I think I'm going to make an effort to make the landing pad. Because I know that when Missy lands, it would be horrible if she didn't land where I wanted her to land, and then ended up landing like here and trying to desperately run to inside our base and dying in the process. That would be terrible. So I'll work to prevent that. Another thing that we could consider. So one of the issues with like true islands. Like, one of the reasons why you wouldn't be able to abuse the heavy bridge mechanics, building an island and then, like, sticking turrets on there, is power generation. But what we could consider is doing that once we have solar, where it's like an internal system where we just remove one bridge, where we have like turrets that can be on dead switches. And what that would serve is if I put, or alternatively, I could build them here, right? Because this is technically kind of like a pseudo island now. What would that serve is if we put like uranium slugs there, anyone passing by would just get slugged to hell. I could really turn this sky island into like a murder hole for anyone traversing the map tile, which would be great. Because like, I kind of don't want visitors unharassed. Because visitors are inherently dangerous. So that's a thought. It's my ocean view? I guess it is. I see. Sorry. Not sorry. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Tribe of the Sky, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow tribe members.